Hey guys, it's Andrew with the Avalon Legacy, and this is my new Yu-Gi-Oh binder that I got back on January 29th of this year from Amazon. It was just too cool, I couldn't resist it. Has the Millennium Ring up at the top there, and then the Millennium Rod at the bottom. You can see, kinda right there, yeah, right there. The top of the Millennium Rod at least, and then the Millennium Necklace here on both sides. So really cool. Originally I wasn't gonna buy like a separate Yu-Gi-Oh binder, but the Legendary Collection one I was using wasn't like, it wasn't premium feeling enough, and I kept buying these like rarer and more expensive Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Not in the grand scheme of things. I still have not spent more than like $65 on a single Yu-Gi-Oh card. That might change with the full arts, but I don't have any full arts yet. I'm waiting to see what my first one will be, if I pull one or if I finally buy one. There's a lot I really want, so actually, there's not that many I really want that I actually want to get for the collection. But anyway, I mean, I'm gonna try and go into the cards that I bought since my last update, because I was really only planning on making 2 updates, one when it was done and one, I have a very specific set of cards I want to get. I'm not trying to collect too much from the newer sets, very select cards from the newer sets, and there's a few older cards I don't have still, but you'll see. So open it, and it is holographic on the front, which is cool. So this is the first page. Sorry about the glare too. I don't have any better way to get the ring light to shine on everything. So this is the page with my favorite archetype, which is the A to Z dragon cannons. I'm still missing freaking the armed dragon catapult cannon with the fusion with Armed Dragon level 7 or 10. I forget which one it is. But, yeah, I just love them. VWXYZ Dragon Catapult Cannon is my favorite monster of all time. He's just sick. Nothing new here, I don't think. Yeah, these are all old. I don't remember if I had this when I made the first video, but I did get the Ultimate Rare VWXYZ in Japanese, which is freaking sick. Yep, that's beautiful. I'm very glad to own that. It's in very good condition too. And then I had those. That's the Lost Art one up at the top there. And the QCR from the Dueling Mirrors tins, I think that was in. And then I did get the Y Yearhead and the Zillion tank of the retrains, but there is hollow versions now. These are only the rares. There's hollow versions in the OTS pack I need to get. I still need this whole page of the other cards related to that, like XYZ Hyper Cannon and everything. I did get a first edition Ultimate of VWXYZ, which is awesome. This is, the first English printing of it. The Ultimate foil is not that as defined as the Japanese one, unfortunately. This is in a pretty beat up condition too. I just wanted it to have an English Ultimate Rare. I definitely want to get a graded one at some point though, as my fusion monster. So I'm getting, I'll show you at the end, I'm getting PSA cards of one of every like summoning type. So I'm gonna have like 1 normal monster, 1 effect, 1 fusion, and so on. So I'll show you what I have so far of those. I only want 9 graded Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and that's it. I don't want to go too crazy with graded. These are all the same, I think. I did get the Imperion Magnum. I finally bought that. So I have all the Magnet Warrior, the classic Magnet Warriors and the retrains. I forget if I had this in the first video, but I got the Ultra Valkyrion from Yugi's Gold. It was one of the gold rare sets or something. YGLD, I forget what that is. But I wanted to get an Ultra to go with the Berserkion because he's also Ultra, and so is Imperion Magnum. So we got those. No new tunes on here. I keep putting off buying new tunes. I do really want to get the QCR Blue Eyes Toon Dragon from Rarity 5, though. I keep putting that off. That's definitely, one of the newer ones I want. I did get the Toon Page Flip, which this is a collector's rare. This was from Toon Chaos, which was the first collector's rare set. So I thought that was really cool. I wanted to get this because it's a collector's rare from the new first collector's rare set. And Toon Chaos was the first set to introduce new tunes in like a long time. So that was a big deal. I love how it's like flipping between Shine Palace and the regular Toon World. That's why I put it in the middle. I like how that transitioned. This is where the new tunes are going to go. Like the Overframe, Dark Magician Girl, Blue Eyes Toon. And then I'm sad they didn't make more new toon monsters. The only new toon monster is the Blue Eyes Toon Ultimate, which is cool that they finally made that. But I really wish they made more like original toon monsters. I forget which one of these I had. Well, this is the ultimate rare, Thousand Eyes Restrict. Pegasus is my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character, so I'm obsessed with Relinquished. He's my third favorite monster after VWXYZ and Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. This is the ultimate rare from Thousand Eyes Bible in Japanese. This does not come across as well on camera, but it is freaking gorgeous. I got it for really cheap too. I don't even remember how much I got it for. I like to write the dates on the back too that I got them. Yeah, it's just insane. This one is from Retro Pack 2. I actually pulled this. It was the only ultra rare I wanted from Retro Pack 2. And I just randomly went to Walmart, back in October. And they had a Retro Pack 2. And I'm like, oh, I'll just buy one. There's only one card I want from the set and it's not even that expensive. I wouldn't mind the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, but... And then I pulled this in the last pack. I was like, so happy. Yeah. It has a little hollow bleed, which I'm not really a fan of, but I'm just glad to have it. And then I did get the Japanese original print of Relinquished because I had the Thousand Eyes Restrict. So I was like, yeah, I gotta get an original Relinquished. This is the one from Magic Ruler in Japanese. See, the red is a lot more prominent than in the English print in the artwork. And then, of course, I have the Ghost Rare. I gotta show this off. This is currently the Yu-Gi-Oh card I have spent the most on. The raw card I've spent the most on, I should say. The graded ones cost a little more. Some of them I have cost a little more. But yeah, again, it's really hard to get it on camera, but I love this card. I'm so glad they made it. Yeah, I wish it came out in English. I don't really know why it didn't, to be honest. And then we got, I have like an Elemental Dragon page, so Water Dragon, Thunder Dragon, Meteor Dragon. Meteor Dragon is one of my favorite, like, original monsters. So I have two of them, the Hollow and the Common the Rare from a McDonald's pack. I did get this gorgeous card, Anubis the Last Judge Collector's Rare. Yeah, this is sick. I'm so glad they made like a new Anubis card. It feels like it's been so long since we got one. And again, it's really hard to like, yeah, you can see some of the texture there. Yeah, I love this card. One of my favorite modern cards for sure. And then I got the Mystical Knight of Jackal and End of Anubis to like go with them. All the Anubis cards at the top there. There's Chakra, one of my favorite cards, monsters. Still have to get the English one. There's a little thingy in there. I hate when there's like little dust particles. They just show up. Like, how'd you get in there? And then on this page, I don't remember if I had Spirit of the Pharaoh. I do love that card. And then I got Pharaonic Advent there. This is my Winged Dragon of Ra page, which I love. Let me move this a little. I love these. So I got the Pharaoh's Rare, Ultra Pharaoh's Rare. I have the Japanese Prismatic Ultimate Rare. I have the English, what's P Gold? PGLD. It's one of the gold series. I don't remember which one. Secret Rare Gold. I love that one a lot. The Pharaoh's Rare is sick too. I'll actually show that on camera. I don't think I showed it. But I definitely didn't have it originally. But you can see there's just like, God, again, it's really hard to tell, but there's like hieroglyphics in the hollow. It's just so sick. It's such a unique rarity, and it was only in 2 sets, I think. And then I got the original Japanese print and my original English Ultra Rare that I got from the mall, the GBI. I got from a card stand at the mall before those, started going extinct. This is the Japanese Millennium Rare from the Millennium Box, or whatever it's called, the 20... I don't remember if it was 25th anniversary. No, it was definitely way before that. It has the old style box up there. But it has the gold borders and everything, but it also has the hieroglyphics all over the card, which is sick. Yep, I love that one a lot. That's beautiful. I got the Sphere Mode Prismatic Ultimate Rare, also from the same box as the Phoenix Mode. And then this one is the Mosaic Rare from BP Battle Pack or whatever. This is actually kind of getting scarce, kind of more expensive than I thought it would be. It has mosaic like pattern all over the card, like a mirror foil kind of, or reverse foil. It's hard to tell, but it's the only Winged Dragon of Ra that I know of that has has a hollow pattern but has the like non-stamped name. So I thought that was cool. And I'm gonna get Ancient Chant to go in the middle. Ancient Chant Collector's Rare, but you know, just haven't gotten it yet. Yeah, I think that was new. I don't think I had this specific Ra page before. I did get the 20th anniversary 5-headed dragon, or 5-god dragon in Japanese. So it has the red text name. I don't know if you could tell, but it has FGD up there in red. And then it has the 20th stamp down there. Yeah. So this is my only 20th anniversary card. I wanted to have at least one from that. And then I did get the QCRs in English of all these. Look at this. Like, how do these get in here? So annoying. Get out of there. These were starting to get a little pricey. So I had to get them, you know, ASAP. And then next page. I did get the Hamon, Lord of Striking Thunder. This is the Dusa. I forget what it stands for. But it has like a weird like horizontal hollow that I can't show very well. But it's different than, you know, regular ultra rares. And then I have the alt art gods with the original gods in Korean Millennium Rare. These are what actually got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! In 2024. Yeah, they came in on April 1st, 2024, which is kind of funny. I just saw them on TCG Player listed under one of the God cards, like the English ones, and someone was selling them Korean Millennium Rare on like for the 15th anniversary. These came out, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy them. They were like $6 each or something, and it kind of restarted my obsession with Yu-Gi-Oh. That and Ruxin 34. I started watching him, and that just kickstarted my obsession with Yu-Gi-Oh again. I got some of these classic dragons here. I'm gonna get the retrains of these three down here. This I got recently too. This is the original Secret Rare Trihorn Dragon from LOB, but it's reverse Secret Rare, which is, you know, slightly rarer. It's like a misprint basically. A slight name shift to the top too. Oh, and a Hollow Bleed, which is cool in the classic cards. It was like $12 on TCG Player or something, and they had pictures. I was like, give me that. I did get this. I definitely didn't have this originally. Hello. The Prismatic Ultimate Rare from Rarity 4, which these are getting expensive too. I actually pulled the most expensive card in Rarity 4 when it came out, and it was like the same price as this when it first came out, and now it's like way more expensive. The Blazing Cartesia or whatever its name is. I didn't want it, so I sold it. And then I bought this and some other cards with it. Very hard to capture how nice it looks. I love Prismatic Ultimate Rares. They're definitely my favorite modern rarity, for sure. I did get the, what is this called? Starlight Rare. Heart of the Blue Eyes from the tins. I pulled a really good tin for me. Like cards, all three of these that I got in each pack of that tin with cards I wanted. I got that, and I got the Red Eyes Slash Dragon, which you'll see in a second. That one, yeah, Red Eyes Slash Dragon. And I got Shining Sarcophagus, which they're all three of those were cards I wanted. Yep, glad I have that. I'm still working on the Red Eyes. I definitely want that new Red Eyes, the Red Eyes Black Dragon Exceed or whatever it's going to be called in English, from Beyond the Brave. That's going to be sick. I got the Blue Eyes deck, so it came with all these. I want to get foil versions of them eventually, but right now they're placeholders, you know. And then we got, I don't think there's anything new on that. Oh, I did get the Dark Magician Girl QCR from the tins, which is cool. I know it's the OG art, you know, so that's good. I did get this Dragon of Pride and Soul, which is like the 25th anniversary like themed card. You can see the stamp there. So it has like 2500 attack, 2500 defense, and its effect is if you have 25 or more cards in your graveyard, it does things. It's just so thematic, and I love the golden sword design of it. It's just so sick. It's one of my favorite modern cards for sure. And I got the 15th anniversary, or sorry, the 10th anniversary Kazuki signed arts. I love those. I got the Jinzo up there in Japanese. I did get the Wing Kuribo QCR. I'm gonna put the Ankuribo there once I get that. That's Japanese exclusive. Nothing crazy new here. I did get this Masterpiece Descardius at EC3 Con. It's the one from the Tactical Evolution blisters, but it doesn't have the Eye of Anubis in the bottom right, so that was the error one. I saw it and I was like, yeah, I gotta get that. I love that card. I've been putting off getting that since I was little. I finally have it. Nothing new. Oh yeah, I got the Defined Serpent Apophis, which is a sick card. I'm glad they made like an actual monster card of that trap monster. I got the Undying Legion, which is a sick like Joey / Bones card. The artwork is really dark, so it's hard to see, but it has like the zombie Red Eyes, zombie Tiger Axe, and zombie Flame Swordsman. It's just really cool. One of the really cool modern cards. There's a Hollow Bleed, of course, because it's modern hollows kind of lacking lately. Nothing new there. This is where I'm going to put all the like dragons. Like I have Amulet Dragon. I have these two of the magic cards. I need the Eye of Timaeus and then the two Kaiba and Joey cards. This is going to be where I put the 2019 Tin Kazuki Takahashi cards. So I got this one, the Exodia, the Legendary Defender, first. I just really like these cards because they're Kazuki Takahashi originals, you know, original arts. They have the extended borders for the artwork, or the bigger frames, I should say. And they're just really unique cards, so I want to get all those. That's the end of the Dual Monsters era, so now we go into GX. I did get the Quarter Century Polymerization with the Elemental Heroes and the Wake Up Your Elemental Hero, so those are cool. I want to get foil version of that because I love Cassius. He's freaking sick. I got the Cyberdark, the new Cyber Dragon deck that comes with the 12-star crazy guy. I like that. The two ultimate rares there, which are sick. I got a bunch of Yubel cards here. Yeah, those are new, I'm pretty sure. Spirit of Yubel. I love this ultimate rare. I've had this since I was younger. I pulled it from Shadow of Infinity, and I was like disappointed it wasn't one of the Sacred Beasts, but I actually really do like this card still. Or now, I should say, I do. Yeah, really cool. I'm really excited for Chaos Origins. I want that full art Chaotic Phantasmal Sacred Beasts so bad. That card is gorgeous. I got the Crimson Dragon Prismatic Ultimate Rare. I love this card so much. Pretty sure I got this at the same time as Dragon Master Magia too. Crimson Dragon is definitely one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monsters, and the extended art overframe of him and his retrain as Quetzalcoatl is probably the coolest Yu-Gi-Oh card I've ever seen. So I want to get that for my binder and as a graded card. He's just so sick. What a great design. I actually like the pose of Ultimate Zulkin more, but I like the Prismatic Ultimate of this a lot. That's one of my favorite monsters too, Lifestream Dragon. I have it in Ultimate First Edition. I don't know if this is a Euro or if Extreme Victory just had a really good print for Ultimate Rares, but the texture looks really good. Again, kind of hard to tell on my camera, but he's just so sick. I love how he is Power Tool Dragon's like true form. Like that's such, I just love things like that. It's so cool. And then we got, I think I had those already. I got some of the retrains of these guys. I need the rest of them still, but you know, we're working on it. That's where the Quetzalcoatl is gonna go right there. And then Dark Side of Dimensions. That's the name of that movie, right? No, Bonds Beyond Time. Right? Bonds Beyond Time is this one with the Malefic monsters, right? I still haven't watched it. I gotta do that. Nothing new here. I did get this from my brother. I love these cards just because they're ridiculous. Is there a little bit of hollow on there? Oh my god, I never noticed that. There is a little bit of hollow on this. That's crazy. I thought it was just the gold foiling. This is number C1000 Numeronius. And then there's number IC1000 Numeronia. I love ridiculous cards like that. I don't know what it is. They appeal to me. I didn't even know it was hollow. That's crazy. I never noticed that until now. Oh, I did get the Utopic Draco Future QCR also. It's a sick card. I love how it has no stars. Really cool. It's a sick design. Oh, I got the, I love this card. The Odd Eyes Arcray Dragon. This is a Prismatic Ultimate Rare Asian English. So they're much higher quality texture. And the hollow is much more vibrant too. Yeah, freaking sick. I love that one. I want to get some more Asian English cards. I did get this guy who's like Arceus. I'm pretty sure he's new. I got the Eldritch. I think that was in there. I got the Fallen Angel of the Golden Land, which is cool. Nothing on there. This is where the invoked stuff, like Alistair the Invoker stuff, is gonna go. This isn't new, but I'm gonna show it off because it's one of my only like original ghost. It is actually my only original ghost rare. The Rainbow Dragon. It's in very bad condition. It's like bent in the middle and near the top. I actually kind of want to get it altered from. There's someone on Instagram who does insane alters, and I want to get it altered by them. So I might do that in the future. So remember, like my serpent cards are gonna go. I want some more Snake Eyes cards. I want one of the, I forget what those cards are called. The Ritual Mikazuki, or not Mikazuki. It's something different. I have the Mementotlin monsters here. I pulled the Ultra of this, but I really want the Prismatic Ultimate Rare of it. This is one of my favorite modern monsters for sure. The Combined Creation. Yeah, it's really cool. I love that design. I love the concept of the Mementotlin monsters. Like, they're just so sick. And then this is gonna be my I'm gonna have one of every summoning type here, and then a token of each of the dragons. Like, they did like one of each summoning type. They did like Chaos Emperor as a retrain. That's a pendulum. I love Chaos Emperor Dragon, by the way. He's also one of my favorite monsters. There's like the black metal, the dragon of metal or whatever, like the ridiculous XYZ card. But that's gonna be this page. It's gonna look really good when it's actually done. And then the last page is my errors and the ripped up Blue Eyes from the Kaiba Japanese starter structure deck. I can never remember the story of this. I had it, and then I traded it to someone, and one of their friends ripped it up or something, and then they gave it back to me, and I was like, sorry, I feel bad or something. I don't know, something like that. And now I just have it since then. I showed these in a video before, but I'll just briefly show my favorites. I do have a Hollow Shift Magical Hats. So Hollow is down into there, and then it's cut out up there. It's really cool. I love that. And then my favorite one is the this mud ball man that was stamped multiple times at the top. There's some on the bottom as well, and then upside down there's a white horn dragon that started there. This is from the second McDonald's pack, and it has a white horn dragon there. And then when you take it out of the sleeve and look in the back, there's two more where it says mud ball man. This card is insane. Look at that. That's crazy. And the Eye Anubis is rotated to the left 90 degrees. It's very hard to tell, but basically the eyes are sideways and the Yugioh is sideways. Yeah, just really cool. It's so crazy that I have this. I got it in a random blister pack at KB Toys in the mall back in the day. That was crazy. What is going on here? Oh, it is on the sleeve. Okay. All right. So those are all those. This is my current work in progress binder. Of all the higher rarity cards and stuff. Where am I gonna put this? Right here. Okay. So I do still have my Legendary Collection binder. Obviously, I'm not gonna get rid of this. Wow, that looks crazy. So I have my 3 favorite monsters. These are my original print, that. I pulled that one. This was from Magic Ruler that my another kid in my class back in the day, Tim, he traded this to me. And then my Blue Eyes Toon Dragon I got from my friend Noah back in like 2006 or 7 or 8, around there. That's the Dark Beginning 1 print. I just want to show this first page because I do have those. That's my first Yu-Gi-Oh card ever that I got from my friend Greg, who got me into Yu-Gi-Oh. The original Duelist Kingdom replica card, like invite card or whatever from the Pegasus structure deck, and then this Duelist ID card. But this page I wanted to show because it has, I just got the Bandai, wow, that looks weird. I just got the Bandai Meteor Dragon in the middle there. It's the only Bandai card I have. And then I have the Dungeon Dice Monsters cards around the edges. I love this. I just wanted at least one of the Bandai cards. And I finally got one. It was like $6. I'm like, okay, give me that, you know. So that's pretty sick. And then I'll show you my graded cards so far. Get them out of here. Okay, so first one I have this Petite Dragon. So this was the first, oh, you can see them. Spoilers. This is the first dragon type monster they ever printed from volume 1. So I wanted it because of that, and also I just love him. He's one of my favorite, like, lower level monsters. It came all the way from Australia, which is sick. So I'm just very glad to have that. That's my normal monster. And then for effect, I have Blue Eyes Toon Dragon. Naturally. He was my original favorite Yu-Gi-Oh monster. This is the secret rare from Spell Ruler before they added the EN. And it's the 2010 through 2017 print. So very specific. But I wanted it because I didn't have a secret rare Blue Eyes Toon Dragon in my collection. And, you know, it's the OG rarity of him. And I used to have one when I was younger. I sold it like an idiot. But now I have one again, so I'm very glad. I think this era of the print looks really good. So there's the effect monster. And then for Ritual, I don't have Fusion yet. I got Relinquished. Obviously, one of my third favorite monster. You know, Pegasus uses it. It's from Dark Beginning 1. I noticed that, you know, it's pretty unique because it has the black name. The hollow is very subtle too. Like, you know, obviously I have the ring light, but in normal lighting you can barely tell. I just thought it was really cool. And then for Xyz, I have the Legendary Dragon of White. A very unique card. You know, it's a replica from World Superstars of a championship card in Secret Rare. 2015. Just really cool. Like, it's like a Blue Eyes successor, basically. It's a, you know, match-winning card. I love that about it. Then for Link, we have another replica / match winner. It is match, right? Yeah. This is Amatsu Okami of the Divine Peaks. It's just freaking sick. I love how he has the 4 link points on each cardinal direction. He's a giant serpent. I prefer serpent dragons. Like, those are my favorite kind of dragon. He just looks so good. And this didn't come out in English except as a trophy card. So, like, I got the Japanese one from the Extra Pack 2019. Yeah, just a sick design. Such a good card. And then obviously I have the Winged Dragon of Ra, who's my favorite god card. So he's going to go right in the middle. It's going to be like this. And then Xyz is going to go, yeah, so it's like this. And then Fusion is going to be there. You know, I only want 9. A nice 9 spread. You know, kind of like a binder page. You know, I'm going to have the full art, or extended art, whatever you want to call it, of Quetzalcoatl, Crimson Dragon Quetzalcoatl. And then for... Wait, is this right? It's gonna be like this. And what goes there? VWXYZ, Crimson Dragon Quetzalcoatl. Oh, Pendulum. This goes here. Pendulum goes there. Pendulum's gonna be Cat Summer Dragon. Probably. Retrain. Anyway, you get the gist. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. All that jazz. I don't know if there will be more Yu-Gi-Oh openings. Probably going to get Cast Origin box with my brother, so I'm not going to record that. But I'm very excited for that set. Anyway, have a good night, or day.